AITA for telling my SIL I see her view of parenting is sad and weird after she called my husband's parenting creepy and weird. My husband and I have been married for 7 years and we have 3 children together. Our oldest is our son Jamie. Then we have our daughter Casey and then our youngest is our son Riley. My husband is an amazing parent and one of the things I have always appreciated is the fact we are on the same page when it comes to parenting. It's something we discussed prior to marriage and kids, but it has something that has remained true for us. One element of parenting that my husband and I agree on is the sex of our child should not change our dynamic with them. My husband does not treat Casey differently to her brothers because she's a girl and is little princess or whatever. He cuddles and kisses all 3. He comforts all 3 if they're crying. He is equally protective of all 3. He's not harder on our boys. He's not rougher with them. He's not thinking ahead of any of the kids meeting a partner in the future and thinking about how he needs to intimidate these future people who come around. Not for our boys and not for our girl either. There's no difference at all. It's the same for me with my kids, but his family finds it strange. He has stood up for himself and limited contact with them over it, but it was his sister who came and asked me how I could let it happen. And how did I not find it weird and creepy that he's treating the boys like girls? She said it's so weird and that I never blink at it is even more weird to her. She said she could not imagine our boys growing up and my husband giving them hugs and kisses like he would our daughter. She said it's so uncomfortable and creepy. I pointed out I'm the same with all 3. And she said that's different. She called it weird and creepy again and said my husband's parenting is just weird and creepy. I told her I wanted him to be kind and loving to all our kids. She brushed me off and that's when I said that she might find my husband's parenting weird and creepy. But I find hers weird and sad. Weird that the sex of the child dictates how they should be treated by a male parent and sad for the children who will grow up with that treatment. I told her I would never be able to see parenting the way she does. She did not take what I said well, which of course, and my husband decided after this to go no contact with his family because they all said I was awful for insulting them, which is how they took what I said. But I just wonder if I should have kept it in and gone no contact without a retort back to SIL and if I'm TA.